Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, I'll let it begin by giving all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahawah, Bahashem, YAHAWASHI, Bahashem, Hawakwadash. Our double honors to the elder apostles, the elder bishops, and the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect, to all the dedicated brothers out there that's giving their due diligence in serving Yahawah through his only begotten son, YAHAWASHI, in sincerity and truth. All right. Again, I would like to say Shalom, Shalom. All right, today's topic I'd like to touch on, this is what you've been missing, right? This is what you've been missing, because, before even coming into the truth, man, no matter what level, what status you was in life, no matter how much money you had, how much woman you had, how much, influence or, friends or whatever, whatever you people value here today, there is still a sense of emptiness. After giving it over to Yahweh and giving your life over to Yahweh Yahushai, whether ye have half or less than half or nowhere near of what you had when you was in the world, you still feel more full than what you had, man. Yeah, it gets a little tough, but it's just a form of comfortness, man. Right? This truth is really all we need. This truth is really this truth fills in all the gaps, and it replaces everything that you had in the world, whether it be money, woman, whatever, status. Even without all that, this truth fills in all that. The satisfaction of serving Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man, just knowing that, man, I'm an Israelite, or knowing the name of Yahweh, and just having a pure, and I mean pure, understanding of the scriptures, man, the truth of the scriptures, not no watered down bullshit that was passed down by your enemy, but the actual truth. Knowing that we exist in the Bible before, that we had ancestors, that was great men, right? That the Most High catered to us, man. And when we cry, He heard us, right? This truth is really what you've been missing your whole life. All right. So like always, Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. I'm going to just get straight to the precepts. It's the book of Wisdom of Solomon 16 verse 12. For it was neither herb nor mollifying plaster that restored him to health, but thy word, O Adawan, which healeth all things. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is what healed us, man. Right? We was sick, whether you knew it or not. We was in the verge of death. We was literally walking in a coals of fire, man. Every step was dangerous. The Most High stopped us, man. And ultimately it was already ordained that way. We just had to go through the process of life, going through what everybody else went through, so that way when we receive the truth, we would appreciate it that much more. So always be thankful, Akim, because we could have been anywhere else in this world, thinking like everybody else, getting high out our mind, thinking that was, that's what we needed to be able to go through hard situations. No, the scriptures say, cast thy burdens upon Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, and He will sustain thee. Not just giving up, not just giving up and not doing nothing and just let the Most High deal with it. No, you pray to the Most High to give you the strength to get through whatever you need to go through, man. And the Most High will open doors for you, man. Right? But nothing will heal you but Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua Himself, and you got to believe in that, man. There's a reason why you was feeling empty. All right? This is the book of Proverbs 3:1. My son, forget not my law, but let thy heart, your mind, keep my commandments. For length of days and long life and peace shall they add to thee. Right? Let not mercy and truth forsake thee. Bind them about thy neck. Write them upon the table of thy heart. so shall thou find favor and good understanding in the sight of the Most High and men. The things that the Most High got set up for us, man, it's really to make us prosper in every way possible. The nations will say this is a wise and understanding people. The Most High will say that's my son. What more do you need? Because Jake thinks, you know, to be successful in life is to have a nice car, a few nice cars, a nice woman, a few nice women, a nice house, a few nice house, nice clothes, eating every day, feeding everybody, providing for all. That's nothing. That's carnal things. That's why the scriptures say a carnal man cannot please the Most High, because it's not about that. It's about the spirit that you come in, man. If you are of YAHAWASHI, you will be in the spirit, man. You would have faith. You would look at a brother like this is a man of the Lord, and you would treat him as such. You know, Most High will use you as well to correct the brother, and sometimes it might be harsh. But you know, for the most part, it's necessary, right, to build that brother because of what we're used to. We're used to being, you know, we're used to getting away with madness. Brothers, you know, in the world you do something, nobody would even blink an eye on you, and they just let you get away with it because of who, you know, whatever your status, who you are, you're Jake, you Judah, Issachar, whatever. When you're in this truth and you trying to get away with some slick shit, a brother will correct you immediately, because ultimately that's YAHAWASHI, man. This truth is what you've been missing. In the world, you do some evil ass shit and nobody would even say anything about it, man. This truth will correct you, you know, so that way you could get saved in the end. Right? No matter how you look at it, man. And that's what a brother would do. He ain't just gonna let you, you know, be a damn demon. You know? This is the book of Jude 1 verse 22. And of some have compassion, making a difference, and others save with fear, pulling them out of the fire, hating even the garment spotted by the flesh. Right? But others will be saved by fear, right? Rebuking and, you know, and harshness, you know, pulling them out of the line of fire. You know, sometimes you gotta yank a brother. You can't just pull a brother nicely and you know, he's thinking it's just you just trying to catch his attention. Sometimes you gotta yank. Sometimes you gotta be aggressive, man, because of how urgent the situation is. Right? But those things are not executed in the world. Right? Somebody in the world, you might be trying to case a joint, and your homie might be trying to egg you on to doing it, man. But the brother is going to give you the best advice he can. Look, man, we're getting ready to receive the kingdom. All this bullshit, this madness, you trying to be somebody in this world could wait. The things that we're aiming for, you know, just like from compared to a petty job and a big job. A big job, you're going to want to case the joint. You want to make sure that it's done properly. But a small job, you be like, we could do it right now without even thinking about it. So the things you could kind of liken into us receiving the kingdom as a big job. It takes patience. It takes effort. It takes work. And the payout is even more. Us waiting for YAHAWASHI, what we getting ready to receive, is more than what a man could ever imagine. So it's worth the wait. Absolutely. There's certain movies you would watch, they done cased the joint for 5-10 years, but once they got it down and did it, it was worth the wait. You know, they was set for life. What we're doing, converting to serving YAHAWASHI the proper way, is the way to go, man. It's well worth it, and we will be set for life. Right? Proverbs 3:5. Trust in Yahweh by YAHAWASHI with all thy heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Be not wise in thy own eyes, fear Yahweh, and depart from evil. And when you do all that, what? It shall be health to thy navel, and marrow to thy bones. Right? Let's read all that in the NLT. Trust in Yahweh with all your heart. This is NLT, Proverbs 3 and 5. Do not depend on your own understanding. Seek his will in all you do, and he will show you which path to take. If you do right with YAHAWASHI, he's going to do right with you. He's going to make sure you're blessed and taken care of, man. You show him attention, he's going to show you attention. You show him love, he's going to definitely show you love back, because he is not unrighteous. There's only one path to take for salvation, man. There's not many doors. It just ain't. If you do right with the Heavenly Father, you take him serious, he got your back. Don't be impressed with your own wisdom, because Jake like to think, oh, I've been around the block, this and that. I'm a soldier, whatever, man. Whatever the fuck Jake be thinking. Don't be impressed with what you know, with your own wisdom. Instead, fear Yahweh and turn away from evil. Because you thinking in your mind you gonna get away with this. You have so far, and you've been getting away. It's all that shit's gonna catch up to you, man. Right? Then you will have healing for your body and strength for your bones if you do what? If you depart from evil. If you follow the Lord. If you don't depend on your own thinking, man. You will win. This truth is going to heal you, man. You've been sick. Right? You've been sick, but you've been getting diagnosed all your life, but they can never point it out. We're telling you that, you've been drunk off this Babylonian juice. Right? You got the Babylonian flu. And the only cure to it is the word of YAHAWASHI. Honor Yahweh with your wealth. And with the best part of everything you produce. I'm still reading the NLT. Then he will fill your barns with grain, and your vats would overflow with good wine. But the point is, blessings will come your way. Right? If you serve YAHAWASHI, man. Even for those that never had anything in the world. You had absolutely nothing. You was always in the bottom. Right? Everything you do just didn't work out. Sports. You was always the oddball when you was with the homies. You could kind of feel like you was the quiet one, the shy one. Probably deem yourself as weird, even if you were the same clothes as them. Even if you grew up in the same hood as them. It's because the Most High already wanted you to be uncomfortable. Because the world is not, this is not our world, man. The world will love his own. So the Most High already put you in a position to know, man, this ain't my crowd. Even though you was forcing it, you just knew that you was different. In your mind, it was probably in a bad way. I'm different because I'm not accepted by these men. I'm different because, I can't groove to the things that they groove to. Right? And that's because you've been missing this truth. Right? The truth has been waiting. The truth was waiting on you. Waiting for you to mature a little bit. Waiting for the time to reveal itself to you. The Most High gave us the best gift known to men. He gave us the golden ticket, man. And this is all going to pay out in the end. All you got to do is be patient, Akim. Be patient. Because YAHAWASHI is getting ready to give us everything. It's the book of St. John 8. Verse 32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Because at the end of the day, we was in bondage, man. Whether you accept it or not. We was bound to Esau Edom's madness. Whatever he wanted to make us believe and think, that's what we believed and think. He made you believe that you're just a Gentile, a Hamite. A negative person, menace to society. Like we're just we're just ghetto. That's what Esau Edom wanted us to believe, man. Right? But this truth revealed to us who we are. This truth explained to us why we in the bottom, why we act the way we do, why we're in the conditions that we're in, man. Why we're not accepted by the people, why everything is hid from us, is because they, they like the position that they're in right now, that they're not, they're not in the bottom. They're not being man, Jake, when we ruled, we ruled tough, man. And once we got together as a nation, man, there's really nothing that these nations could do, especially when YAHAWASHI was backing us. Right? So imagine the 12 tribes, the nations, the so-called Black, Latinos, and Native Americans getting right again. These nations understand that they're not going to be able to keep up. They're not going to be able to hold us down. It's the word free in the etymology, right? It goes exempt from, not in bondage. So we're exempt from everything. We're free, right? Not in bondage, acting of one's own will, noble, joyful, right? Beloved, not in bondage. And that's what this truth did to us, man. This truth exempt us from thinking that we're just nobody, that the Most High didn't exist, and then when he did exist, that we're just gonna, be delivered right along with our enemies. Right? This truth put a noble spirit on us, knowing that, okay, we gotta live up to a legacy, man, of our righteous ancestors, that we can't just be demons, that we gotta conduct ourselves in a different manner. Right? Beloved, we feel love now. This truth made us feel love, not in bondage. We're not bound to Esau Edom's madness anymore. He can't pull a fast one on us anymore. Every time he wants to come through with some madness, whether it be in the news or the trains derailing, whatever, we calling that shit out. Right? brothers got a whole thread where brothers got their own opinion on what the fuck is going on. Is because Esau, you're sought out. You're not wise anymore, man. Right? You ain't got nothing. There's nothing that you could do to stop what the Most High got set up. And this is predestined. We on our way out, man. And this truth made it happen. All right. But again, we're back with our power, man. Soon all this will be over. Soon this will feel like a bad dream. Right? Bring us out, man, off here. It's the book of Job 18. Right? Quoting the word bad dream. It's the book of Job 18. Verse 16. Right? And another reason why, just thinking, just reading a few of these precepts, just, real, skimming through it. Another reason why this is what we've been missing is because the scriptures is the only thing that referred to the wicked being a so-called white man. Even though you knew in your heart that this, the rulership, the madness with the air, with the food, everything about this place was fucked up. But you couldn't really pinpoint it to the white man, but the scriptures made it evident who it is. Like, this is what you've been missing, is because this is all the answers, all the questions that you had. The scriptures gave you all the answers to it, man. It didn't leave anything. It didn't leave any stone unturned, man. Everything is revealed. Everything that you had, all this conspiracy shows, hours and hours and hours and hours of watching YouTube while you was high out your mind, right? All the questions you had was answered by these scriptures, man. This is really what you've been missing. You've been healed by the word of YAHAWASHI. Let me bring that up, right? In Psalms 103. So book of Psalms 103, let's start at verse 2. Right. Bless Yahawah, O my soul, and forget not all his benefits. Right. Who forgiveth all thy iniquities, who healeth all thy diseases. YAHAWASHI healed that disease, to think that you was a nobody, to think that you could just do whatever it is that you want. That was a plague in the mind, man. Esau Edom was trying to plague you, but it didn't work. because the Most High had his own plans. NLT, let all that I am praise YAHAWASHI, meaning bless him with all thy strength. May I never forget the good things he does for me. And one of it is waking you up to this truth. You waking up knowing that you're an Israelite, knowing what an Israelite is, and that you fit the criteria. He forgives all my sins. Nobody else could do that. And heals all my diseases. Everything that you could ever go through. When brothers are sick, whatever you're going through, we pray and the Most High comes through. The Most High is the only one that could do that. YAHAWASHI, he kills and he makes alive. But the point being, one of the diseases that you had was the plague in the mind. To think because you're black, you had to act that way, meaning negative. Bringing madness to the streets, doing whatever the fuck you want. Right? Ghost riding the car. You know, going dumb when, you know, that was a thing. You know, getting high, rolling blunts, getting dreads. You thinking that was the life that you needed to live because of the color of your skin. If you're so-called Northern Kingdom, you had to, well, if you were Northern Kingdom, you're so-called Latino, you thinking you had to have, you know, spokes in your car, and, you know, you had to, you know, ride a low rider with high socks, you know, just madness. And Esau Edom painted that image for you. He destroyed you. Right? He destroyed you, man. He destroyed us. But the Most High healed us by what? By this truth, man. He says, seek ye me, and ye shall live. It's the book of Job 18, verse 16, right? The point is 17. We'll just get straight to the point. His roots shall be dried up beneath, and above shall his branch be cut off. Esau Edom is getting ready to be exterminated pretty soon. His remembrance shall perish from the earth, and he shall have no name in the streets. He shall be driven from light into darkness, meaning from something to nothing, and chased out the world. Right? This is all going to be a bad dream. But it's going to be a beautiful, this history is going to be beautiful about it, because you're never going to want to be in this position ever again. And you're going to understand why. Alright? But again, this truth is what you've been missing. And thank you, YAHAWASHI, that you now have it. Alright, so I'm end off here, you know. Lord willing, the lesson was edifying. I would like to end off by giving all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Hawakakwadash. Our double honors to the elder apostles, the elder bishops, and the elders of Great Millstone. Again, shalom to the elect. Shalom, Akim, shalom.